Welcome back to the Sports Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Michael, and welcome back to episode 7 of the Sports Talk Podcast. We're officially into 3 weeks of the NFL. I'm your host, like I said. I am joined by
Sal.
And our special guest today is
Logan Tolfa.
Yeah, my name's Logan Tolfa.
Hi, how's it going?
Terrible.
So Ethan is not here. He's
again.
absent again, just unfortunate. But yeah, we got Logan. But we're going to go over the games, talk about them, and what the heck happened with the Bills this week. Oh, Bills and the Vikings. That was a crazy game. We'll get to that
We haven't
after.
got to that yet.
But let's start at the beginning. Falcons versus Panthers. Panthers 25, Falcons 15.
Honestly,
Panthers are 3-7, Falcons are 4-6.
yeah, I mean, I kind of thought that this was going to happen. I knew, like, the Panthers were trying to get redemption from last time.
Mm-hmm.
Pain. Nothing but pain.
Did anyone watch the game? Well,
No, not really.
Sadly.
You did?
I had to, yeah.
You had to?
Well, I mean, I kind of forced myself to watch it, but pain. Nothing but pain.
Alrighty, next game. Buccaneers. Tom Brady, man.
I think he's got
Against
it
who?
back.
Against
I
who?
think he's got it back. Against the Seahawks.
Okay.
In Germany, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
First ever NFL game in Germany.
You know, I honestly think that this is the rise of the Buccaneers.
You think?
so?
I think now they're going to go on a little streak. And
Do you think they're going to be like the Dolphins from last year? They went on like that crazy win streak and then they missed the playoffs. Do you think it's going to be like that? Or do you think they make the playoffs?
I think they're going to make the playoffs. I mean, their division's pretty easy. For
Minus
now.
the Falcons. 'Cause
Minus the
are best.
Falcons, yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But I think the Buccaneers definitely.
I
have
feel
a
like
for
they're
sure
kinda
chance.
gonna
They're
go-
number 1 in the division right now.
I feel like they're going to be like the Colts, but they're actually going to make the playoffs.
Exactly. I don't know what the Colts are doing this year. They're
There was
terrible.
70K for the first ever game in Germany.
That's crazy.
The support there was crazy.
Oh yeah, did you see they were carrying around like 2-gallon jugs of beer?
Yeah.
What?
The game that went into overtime and was one of the craziest games I've seen in a while. The Vikings versus the Bills. Bills lost. That was crazy.
I always think, like, especially in the later years, the Bills are definitely, obviously, they've proven themselves as one of the better teams in the NFL, opposite of the Patriots lately. But,
What are you talking?
I'm, like, I don't know, I feel like the Bills are always in, like, some of the best games in NFL history, especially recently, as of, and we're always on the losing side of it. I don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
against the Vikings both times. Even if you want to argue that Texans game a couple years ago in the playoffs, that was a pretty good game. But I don't know. We were up 24-10. There's no excuse for that.
I think our defense was not that good. Josh Allen, I don't think he was cleared 100% for injury. I feel like they're like, I feel like maybe he's like 80%, 70%.
See, the problem I have with the defense is half of it's missing.
Yeah.
Every single week we come in and someone new is injured. Like
yeah.
Micah Hyde, he's out for the season. We don't get Jordan Poyer back until, like, God knows when. I don't know. I know he's definitely going to play again this season, but we don't know when.
But here's the
And Josh
thing.
Allen, his arm last week, like, we don't know what happened there.
But
Like,
I feel like if Josh didn't go into play, I don't know. I think they put him in just because he's Josh and it's going against the Vikings that are 6-1 at
he
that
wouldn't
time.
willingly stay out.
No,
No.
he
Wanted
would
to
not.
go
He wanted
in.
to go in.
100%.
But here's the thing, though.
Because that's the player he
Like,
is.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but Patrick Peterson was playing like his prime self.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, he was.
He had the
That's exactly what I said in the beginning. When he got that first interception, he's going to have a good game.
Interception in the end zone. Josh Allen, he forced it too. He forced it
Yeah.
for sure.
Mhm.
That honestly kind of like switched the game. You get a field goal, that game's over.
Exactly.
And plus, that was such a bad throw in overtime, man.
That,
What was he
that
thinking?
ending, yeah. I don't know
And-
where was he looking? There was no
And
player
listen,
around.
he started good, like,
did.
in overtime.
Oh,
Especially in
yeah.
overtime. He started incredible. Like,
Yeah.
he had those back-to-back, like, 20-yard rushes after Minnesota got the field goal. Like,
But here's the thing. There's 4 things. His arm is already hurting.
yeah.
The time clock is running. Got to make a giant play because you're already down. Like, come on. That's a lot of pressure. Like,
Exactly.
I
Like,
get it.
I can't blame him.
Like, Like I think I would fold like a little earlier than that, but
And like everyone's saying he had a bad game. Apparently, a bad game that Josh Allen is throwing 2 touchdowns
Exactly.
for 400 yards.
Yeah.
Like how?
He
That's
did
not
have
a
2
bad game at all.
interceptions, though.
So did Kirk Cousins, and he won the game.
Yeah, but dude, here's the thing. Also,
Cousins got carried by his receiver.
they
I'm
had a
sorry.
good- oh my god, that 4th and 18.
Oh my gosh.
One of the best catches.
Dude, Diggs,
That was
Diggs' catch
insane.
was so much better.
That-
I'm sorry,
that-
but Dane
Diggs
Jackson
came-
helped him secure the ball. Dane Jackson
little bit,
definitely
yeah,
secured
a little bit.
the ball.
But-
for him.
But Diggs, his jump was high up, one
Exactly.
arm. That was crazy.
Don't
like,
call me biased, but I'm sorry.
Biased.
The OBJ catch was so much better.
Oh,
It
for
was.
sure. Yeah. But also though, how about they get a stop, 4th and goal. They're at the 1. Vikings do a QB
my
sneak.
God,
They do a
dude.
QB sneak.
Wow.
They don't get it. All
They
Josh
fumble.
Allen has to do is just get the ball in play, or he can take a safety, because Vikings have no timeouts. I don't think.
No,
No, they
not.
didn't.
But
They
no,
used
he
them all.
drops the ball in the end zone.
We could have passed the ball.
Yeah.
We could have. Eric Kendrick picks up the ball in the end zone, touchdown, and that pretty much changed the game right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like and especially the point where like I don't know like what Sean McDermott was saying. I'm not gonna sit here and blame Sean McDermott for the calls that he plays because he's an NFL coach and I'm not. But he could have called a better play than that. Like
Yeah.
like a couple weeks ago. Was it a couple weeks ago? When did we play the Steelers?
Oh, that was like.
Got a 98-yard touchdown.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like you tell me you can't do that again? Like.
Well, you also gotta remember, before overtime, we were down and it was like 50 seconds left, and that was
True.
crazy. Like, they got, huh?
That was a good drive.
Yes, it was.
But I don't understand the call for a QB sneak right there for
I don't
Buffalo.
get that
I don't
either.
understand. All right,
If
carrying on.
they could have taken the safety also, and then we probably would have
Exactly,
tied, and
yeah.
then we been like, oh, okay, so we got
And
tied.
you could have taken as long as you could have to get that safety. Run around
Yeah.
the end zone a little bit and then kneel it. Get the safety.
All right, next game we got the Detroit Lions and Chicago Bears.
Close game.
I
I-
love that game so much.
The better team won.
Yeah, exactly. I hate the Bears.
I know you hate the Bears. I know your dad's a Lions fan. Shout out to Sal. We love him.
Big sale.
But I'd see the Lions and Bears taking this division very soon.
That's actually you might be right though, because the
Especially the Bear like
Lions have
like-
a young team.
Justin Fields finally has proven himself as a #1 quarterback. I love it.
Mac Jones better.
Oh my gosh! Don't even start with this, Sal.
3-6 Jacksonville Jaguars versus 6-2 Chiefs. I don't have the score pulled up. That's you. Michael.
7-2. Jaguars 3-7.
Wait,
No, I'm talking
No,
about
what
the
was the
score.
score?
The score of the game.
Oh, 27 Chiefs, 17 Jaguars.
honestly, they kind of came back at the end of the Jaguars, but Mahomes had a very great game.
Is Juju okay?
What happened?
You didn't see it? Oh my God! The same thing that happened to Tua happened to him. He fell on the field and his hands locked up.
Oh
Like,
no!
Like this.
I didn't know about that.
Look it up. Look up the video.
Yeah, that's
You
crazy.
see it like when he comes down after
Yeah.
the hit. Like he got hit in the head first of all, and then when he fell,
Yeah.
his head continued to bounce.
And then he was locked up still in his
Yeah,
arms.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
The Browns versus the Dolphins. Dolphins just crushed the Browns, 39-17.
The Browns aren't that good.
No, they're not.
But
But listen, that's perfect for the Bills next week.
Yes, that is.
maybe
As
that's
Logan
possibility.
Robert Tolfa, will be in attendance at Highmark Stadium. I'll try to provide some footage.
The Dolphins are #1 in the AFC right now. I think.
Let me check. Wait, hold up.
Because what are they?
hold up.
7-3.
Hold up.
Oh no! The Chiefs are. They're 7. They're
Wait.
7-2. But dude, the Dolphins lead the AFC East, and they're in a bye week this week. If the Dolphins win this division,
I'm gonna kill. Okay, I probably shouldn't say that.
there's
I don't
one
podcast.
there's one team that I hate more than the Bills. Surprisingly, that's the Dolphins.
You hate the Bills? No, you don't.
What did you say?
You don't like. You love the Bills, Sal.
Honestly, I saw a thing yesterday. It said like, if the playoffs ended today, the 4 AFC East teams would make the playoffs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I see them as a division to make all 4 teams in the playoffs. Like
You know,
Patriots,
honestly-
like I'll give them credit. I see them finishing either 8-9 or 9-8. Like I see them being a pretty even team going throughout the rest of the year.
But like, here's the thing though. So Patriots play the Jets next week.
Let me-
If the Jets lose, then Patriots will take the 3rd spot in the AFC East.
See,
Surprisingly, if the Bills lose, the Patriots would be 2nd. So
I'm sorry. I don't know. I feel like the Jets are like that team, I see them making the playoffs.
I don't think so, dude.
You guys are going against the Vikings the following week after the Jets.
I'll be
That's gonna be an interesting game to cover.
Texans versus Giants. Dude, the Giants might be the team.
In that division.
Nah, not in that division, but maybe the
Do you
team to
th-
make
do you
the
think
playoffs.
they'll make
I
the
think they'll
playoffs?
make the playoffs.
For sure, I've been saying that since the beginning of the season. Like
You
the
were, yeah, first
Brian
podcast you
Dable,
said it.
like
He's him.
unreal coach.
The
Michael-
Saints versus the Steelers. Saints 10, Steelers 20. Which, dang.
I kind of
mean,
knew that was coming. I
that-
knew that he was gonna.
I'm praying that honestly, in my opinion, I'm praying on the Saints' downfall. I'm hoping that the Saints continue to do bad, and I hope the Eagles continue to do good because the Eagles carry that Saints draft pick,
Wait, what draft pick?
their first round pick. The Eagles, when they traded, they remember when they had that monster trade with like 5 first round picks in
Oh
it.
yeah.
The Eagles got the Saints' first round pick this year and next year.
Ooh, that's.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
Especially for the Eagles that are a very
Yeah.
contending team. That's
And
gonna
they're
be
super
good.
young.
Exactly. They're going
Alright,
to
yeah.
continue to get younger and better.
Young, older and better.
With the draft picks,
Oh, okay.
Broncos and Titans.
You know, that was kind of a boring game. to
Titans
watch.
won, 17-10.
17-10.
But isn't that pretty predictable though? I mean, I don't know what the Broncos are doing. I think that was a fairly predictable game. The next game though,
That is something. Colts versus Raiders.
You know, Jeff Saturday, man. You know, he came. You know, their old coach got fired. What's his name? Frank or something?
yeah, Frank
Yeah.
Wright.
Yeah,
One
Frank
of the best
Wright.
Bills quarterbacks of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, him. He was not doing good. He got cut. Jeff Saturday comes in and gets the Colts the win that they need. Honestly, though, Colts ain't making the playoffs, so I feel like this, for like after free agency, they're just going to have to rebuild and everything.
What's their record, Michael?
4-5 with one
Tie.
overtime.
No, one
And
tie.
If they could, honestly, in that division.
I mean, what's the Tennessee record? Because they're number 1.
Oh, of course. So the Titans.
6-3.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Colts are not making it.
All right, we got the Dallas Cowboys at the Green Bay Packers.
Yawn.
You know, that was a good game, though.
Packers did win.
Packers won 31-28.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, good for Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. They finally got the
They got
wins that
the
they
win.
needed.
Tom Brady's on a 2-game win streak.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'm hoping his morale is good. I'd love to see him
In the
succeed like
playoffs.
he has been. Of course, in the past
I would
20
love.
years.
That would be so nice.
Speaking of win streaks, also the Vikings. They're on like a 5 win streak, 5,
Yeah.
6 win
Oh, yeah,
streak.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
And like, it's hard to knock them now, especially after they beat the Bills, like the best team
Like
in the
they're
NFL.
they're
I'd
a
say.
team. They're a team to watch out for.
Exactly,
definitely.
of course. And even when they were 6-1, even going into 7-1, people still wrote them off. I don't understand.
Super Bowl
Plus-
material, maybe?
I'd say so.
You think?
I
Probably.
would pay a lot of money to see Vikings versus Bills again
Again.
That would be pretty.
It's
Nice.
going
in
to
the
be
Super Bowl. Like,
Well, so here's another thing, right? You know how like we went against the Chiefs last year?
yeah.
It's gonna be like that again. Be like, oh yeah, we already went against them. Vikings won last time. Can the Bills come back?
Dude,
and if the Bills win, like holy,
all we need to do is just get around the Chiefs. If we get around the Chiefs, it's like easy sailing. Like, Cardinals versus Rams.
Wow.
what are the 27-17.
You know,
Who won?
Cardinals.
Ooh,
Honestly,
who's,
dude,
who's at top of that division right now? Still Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Nice. Honestly, you can't like
You know, honestly,
discredit them.
the Rams are going down, man. They're not going to make the playoffs. I
I
don't.
don't heck no. How did they fall off after last year?
When was
though?
the last time that ever happened? A team wins the Super Bowl and misses the playoffs last year. I know the 49ers in 2019, 2020, they made the Super Bowl and then missed the very next year.
So why do you think this happened? They fell off.
Honestly, because they lost Von Miller. I think Von Miller definitely helped them.
They lost
in
their O-line a
like
little
the
bit.
better later half of the season. Yeah, they lost Andrew Whitworth to retirement. Even Odell Beckham Jr. later in that season, he
was good.
definitely helped them.
Cooper Kupp's injured now, so we're not sure about him.
Yeah,
Plus,
like,
Matthew Stafford didn't play.
It's not looking good.
Wolf, whatever his name is, played. Sunday night game, Michael. What is it?
The Chargers versus the 49ers. 49ers 22, Chargers 16.
It's pretty
I'm so-
close. I wonder how Herbert is though.
They're both 5-4 right now. Also,
As a San Diego native, like especially like with a lot of family out in San Diego, paying attention to a lot of Chargers football in the past like 5 to 10 years, I'd say it's rough. I mean,
Yeah, for
Herbert
sure.
like has been battling injuries all year. Who is our receivers?
Allen's injured, so
Who were all the receivers?
Mhm.
Mike Williams wasn't playing. Keenan Allen was Keenan Allen in? Exactly. And
actually
like,
he might have been.
and Austin Eckler just keeps getting older and older. Like we have to change. I'm sorry I keep saying we as if I'm representing you guys, but like the Chargers need
I
a
get it.
change.
It's that team's gotta
They
change.
need a change. Yeah. The now defeated 8-1 Philadelphia Eagles lose to the 5-5 currently Washington Commies. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
yeah, that's true.
Like a crazy stat, the Commanders, I believe, have beaten 2 undefeated teams in the past 3 years. They beat the Steelers in the year
2020.
they lost to the Browns in the playoffs.
2020.
Yeah, 2020. That's right. Wow, that feels like yesterday.
And,
Wow.
but that was honestly a bad for Jalen Hurts. Like,
Of course.
Mhm.
Yikes. He did not look himself.
I mean, one bad game.
One bad game.
That's the same thing with Josh. Like he had a very little, quote unquote, bad stretch. Like
Like the last
exactly
two
what we
games.
said earlier. Like a bad game is 400 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like last week, he was the only Bills player to score against the
Yeah,
Jets.
that's
He scored
true.
2 touchdowns himself. Like scrambling touchdowns. I mean,
Yeah.
well, like it's hard to like you can never. It's hard to, at least for me, it's hard to call Josh Allen bad. But that last interception he threw to Patrick Peterson, there's no
Bad-
excuse.
that
There's
was-
no
that was
excuse
bad.
for that. In my opinion, I don't see an excuse for that.
Who was our running back?
The
For
Bills,
Bill Singletary.
Singletary.
Singletary did a really
he
good
had
job.
a really good game.
That was
Honestly,
a really good job
I'm
on his
kind
part.
of nervous for next week
For what?
for the Bills. Because, like,
Against the Browns?
no,
What?
it's not even that, though. Nick Chubb, dude. He might be
Yeah.
a problem because your running defense is not that good. Dalvin Cook had an 82-yard.
A flashback that I know Sal's gonna like obsess over when we played the Patriots last year in Buffalo. Mac Jones only threw. Mac Jones only had like 3 throwing attempts, and Damian Harris just stole that game. Or even the game last year against the Colts, Jonathan Taylor absolutely
5
ran
touchdowns?
over us. Yeah,
Wow. Also, another thing. This is the lowest Josh Allen's throwing rate has been this game.
Really?
29 out of the
In his
43
career?
throws. No, like
Oh,
this
like
season.
this season?
This
Oh, of
season.
course,
It's been
yeah.
the lowest.
But here's the thing.
I think it's due to the injury, though.
Never
That could be.
go with Josh Allen in overtime. He's 0-4 in overtime.
Thank you for listening to the Football Talk Podcast. I've been your host, Michael, and this has been episode 7 of the series. Thank you for Sal for joining me, and thank you for my special guest, Logan, for being here. He will be back. And Logan will also be back Thursday for the games, and hopefully
we
Ethan
might
will
have
be back.
somebody else. Who knows?
Who knows? But maybe next week.
yeah.
Not next week,
Thursday I have a study hall, so
Oh, okay,
I
nice.
should be able to make it.
But here's the thing, though. Unfortunately, we might not be able to do one next week because
We'll figure
Thanksgiving
out.
break.
We will figure out a way. Later. Bye.